How'd it go out there for you today?
I think it went pretty well. It was fun. I mean, the altitude wasn't as bad as I expected it to be, as bad as everyone talked it up. So maybe I was just expecting a little worse, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed competing with some phenomenal players, and it's an experience that you got to take in and have fun with.
What was it like working with Coach Snyder?
It was fun. It was fun. I mean, you learn so much. I think the biggest thing for me is just learning things I can work on in my game, and just working with them for a short period of time. It was amazing the things that I learned.
You had a pretty good combine shooting wise, and obviously your athleticism test, the way you tested athletically. How do you build on that in the individual workouts?
I think it's a matter of just showing guys that I can be more than just a shooter. I think at Notre Dame we were one of, if not the most efficient offenses in the country at our level, and I think the reason for that was because everyone was so good at what they did. No one really outstepped their boundaries. They just did what they did best, and everyone else had a role that did the same thing. So mine happened to be shooting, rebounding, playing tough, doing the things that I have to do at the next level, but also not doing some things that I would have to do at the next level, such as ball handling, such as pick and roll situations, such as being more like a two guard. So it's cool to come out and show that even though I didn't do it, it's not something I can't do. It's just something obviously I have to work on, but also something that I just didn't do instead of can't do.
Have you weighed the baseball versus basketball dilemma? Have you made a final decision on that as basketball?
It was funny. I've never even heard that question before. I'm kidding. I hear it all the time.
Not here yet.
Yeah, true. Exactly. The first one asked me here. For me, I'm just going to be basketball 100%. From here on out until I get kicked out of the league or don't make the league, whatever it ends up being. I think obviously I have a love for both sports, but when you look at it, with all the time and effort I've put into basketball and the athleticism and stuff you need for basketball is something that I feel like I have to do first and something I want to do first.
Not a bad position to be in, though, if baseball is a fallback. Right?
I mean, you'll never hear me complain about it, that's for sure.
Is it NBA for best then for you, or is D-League or Europe an option as you try to develop your NBA or your basketball game?
I think it's all kind of circumstantial. That being said, if it wasn't related to an NBA team, if an NBA team didn't pick me up and say, hey, you're on our team, but we're going to have you develop a little bit in the developmental league, or if someone was just like, hey, maybe go to Europe for a few years and try to come back in a little while, I think that's where I kind of draw a line. That's where it would probably be. With having a business degree from Notre Dame, it would probably be financially unsavvy of me to just go over there when I could stay here.